to answer that.
Yes.
National Cookie Day was on Thursday.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm talking to Chat GPT. What are you guys doing? Hey, this morning we've got Sugar Cookie Glow. This is the makeover look that I'm going to be doing. So I have my concealer and under eye corrector. Next time I do a makeup tutorial next Saturday, I will do the under eye corrector because I do it after my foundation and I mix just a little dot of corrector, a little dot of concealer, and I will do it on camera so that you can see just the difference. Sometimes people think, oh, do I really need that? Does it really make a difference? Yes, yes, and yes. I'm sure you'll agree when you see it firsthand next Saturday. Don't forget Monday nights 8 p.m. is a skincare tutorial, and Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Mountain. Here we are. I do color. I've got some electrolyte water. I try not to drink out of bottled waters, but this morning was a little bit of a rush. So I grabbed a bottled water. I usually drink filtered water and stuff. But what are you guys doing this weekend? Comment in the chat. I'm going to take a look and see if we've got questions and just greet. Hi, Ayara, and hello, Candace. Hi, Susan. Hello, ladies. Okay, I've got a big class with my neighbors. It's get to know your neighbors today at 11 o'clock, 3 doors down from my house. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I was going to bring a headband to pull my hair back so that you can truly see my face. Hopefully you could see well enough. Somebody comment in the chat. Can you see my eye area where, yeah, my headbands are over there at my neighbors, my holiday display, everything. Okay, so I'm going to get started with the new, let me look at the color. This is Sunrise, Golden Sunrise. They look like this. They are eyeshadow sticks, cream eyeshadow sticks. And all I'm going to do is, highlight the brow bone area right here. And I'm using it as a wash, okay? And then I'm going to take my brush and blend. You see the difference between this eye and this eye. This is purpleness in your veins. That's what a highlighter does. It's kind of tones down that redness or what have you from your veins. Okay, I've got a big mirror. I think I tell you that every time behind me. And so I am going to do the other eye so that when I'm done, I will be ready to go. Follow the brow structure, your brows, and that gives highlighter. These eyeshadow sticks, my whole display is over there at my neighbor's house, but there's 5 colors, and there's a pink one, there's a meteorite, which is a bit of a gray purple, more gray, and there's a bronze, there's a copper, the pink, fun colors. These are really, they're $20. They're real easy to use. And the darker ones, like the bronze and the copper, you can use as eyeliner, because when you're in a hurry, just do a little bit of color and go. We don't always have, ample time to do full makeup. So if you don't, then improvise. I've got the sugar cookie. In fact, I've got the sugar cookie colors. Let me show you again. This is the makeover look that we are doing. December 4th was National Sugar Cookie Day. So in honor of National Sugar Cookie Day, we are doing Sugar Cookie Glow. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and put the biscotti on the inner portions. When you put a light color, see right here, your tear duct. When you put a light color there, it opens your eyes. It gives you a more awakened look, a more youthful look as well. Did you know that? Kind of an optical illusion. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm going to take a different brush and I'm going to do a little bit of candlelight right in the middle, just for a little pop. I'm going to do that with my finger because I set out 2 brushes and not 3. Okay. You guys, any questions? Ooh, Susan's having coffee. I've never acquired a taste for coffee. I drink tea though. I love tea. Like some lemon balm or green tea, peppermint. Okay, so let me see if I could do this right here where you guys can see what I'm doing. Ayara, I'm super excited to have you and all the ladies here. I know you did your order. I'm sure you're excited to get your stuff in. And you're only like 105 away from qualifying for a new consultant bonus right out of the gate. That's free product for you, which is pretty cool. And if you want me to come, I do want to come and do a facial so that you could use the products again. Hopefully you got your retinol and your boosters, your ferulic plus niacinamide, and the vitamin C plus E. Okay, so I'm using the espresso in the makeover look, right? That dark one. See the last one? It's espresso. And I'm taking it on the bone and in through the lash line. What you can do, again, I've got all my stuff set up at my neighbor's house, is I was going to say, you can spray your brush with finishing spray and it pigments the color. It'll give a brighter, deeper, more depth to the eyeshadow color. But I put, so you could see that, whoops, you can see that I have espresso on this one, and I'm just going to kind of blend and then line underneath. This is called Sugar Cookie Glow. Kind of a fun holiday look. And you know what? I don't think I have my eyeliner. It's in my little display over there. Okay. Okay, can you see how I did that? I'm going to try to come close on the bone. You could even just kind of tap, 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 place it there, right? Place it where you want it and then blend so that you have less of a demarcation. Okay. And then I look up and I run the brush underneath for a little bit of line. So I will have a little bit of an eyeliner on, but when I get to my neighbor's house, I'll put my eyeliner on. I've got a display of all the lip liners and I put a couple eyeliners on there. And I could use the color stick. If it was bronze or the meteorite, then I could just line there and line right here. But I like to put dark right here because it helps for your lashes. I don't even have mascara right here, but it helps for your lashes. I already had mascara on. After I do eyeshadow, you've heard me say before, I always like to touch up my lashes to give more contrast, definitely. And I've got everything over there. So maybe that wasn't such a great idea. I should have done it like right after my live. I just went and set up early ahead of time so that we could already be ready to go. All right. I want you to see, I'm going to do, Here is a Compact Pro, right? With several of the makeover looks, and I've got them labeled and stuff. This is what I use at my classes. Let me show you. I would say this one or this one. This is Shy. Whoops, Shy. This is Golden Copper. I mean, you could use this Sugar Cookie Glow. You can use whatever color. I'm actually going to do copper, golden copper. It's a brown. It's a warm blush. And when I blush, I stay on the cheeks and in through the lash line for highlighting purposes. So this side has a little bit of blush. I definitely need my mascara. I will touch up before I go over there. Well, I just enjoy after putting eyeshadow on. What about you guys? Comment in the chat. Who puts mascara on after doing like a touch up, after doing their eyeshadow, just to give that contrast. Okay, now, and in episodes to come, tutorials to come, I am going to be showing you a warm red, taking it off, a cool red, and then more of a brown that looks like red, that you can turn like red. Because some people don't want to wear red. I don't know why. I love red, but some people don't. Today, I'm going to do red smolder. And of course, I'm going to use my red Mary Kay lip liner. But again, in a tutorial to come, I'm going to show several different reds. At least 2, if not 3. I might do stiletto. Stiletto is more of a neutral. Scarlet red is a cool, a blue red. And then red smolder, like I'm doing today, is a... Ooh, messed it up. Aren't we glad we can just take it off? Red smolder is a warm red. Okay. Let me get this on straight. I fill in my lips with my lip liner so that it stays on longer. This is a waterproof lip liner. Can you guys see it okay? Somebody comment. It'll stay on longer when you do that. And then it also, the lip liner is going to keep your lips from bleeding. Can you see this? There's some warmth, like I have on brown boots and a brown. I've got my beauty coat on my smock, like a lab coat. And all I'm going to do is touch up my mascara when I get done. And then I'm also, this is Fancy Nancy. Fancy Nancy. It's kind of a coral. Just kind of touch the pucker. Don't blend it away. Gives a little sass. What do you think, girls? I just need a little mascara that I don't have here. So when I'm done, I'll go touch up my mascara and I will be done. This is a nice sugar cookie. Now, the makeover look was for the eyes. So I just added a brown blush, kind of a warm golden copper. And then I added also the red smolder lips because it's the holidays. And I wanted to pull out some fun red and talk about upcoming red. Runway red is what I'm going to call it. And I'll do a couple of different reds. I'll put one on, let you see it, take it off. I'll put a warm, then I'll put a cool. and then maybe a neutral. The stiletto is more of a neutral, and see which one you guys can vote. How does that sound? Pretty good. All right, now I want to share with you that okay, so here is our December monthly specials. When customers purchase $50 or more, they get a gift with purchase. And it's any one of these featured items. And there's a dozen, 12, and I'm going to include 2 more. Okay. But you get them at half price. Now we've got CC cream on here. We've got the nourishing oil, one of America's favorite products. I believe every household should have nourishing oil. It's got sesame seed oil. It's got olive oil in it. It's nourishing. I add it to a little tip, Ayara and consultants. I add it to my lifting serum. You can add it to your moisturizer, add it to your body lotion. You can put it in your hair. My mom uses it in her hair. When I did it, my hair was way too greasy, so I didn't do it right. But my mama, who is blonde hair and blue-eyed, believe it or not, uses it like that for the ends of her hair. And she's got great hair. And she knows how to take care of it, and certainly gives it the time that it deserves, you know. But nourishing oil is the bomb diggity. Again, let me show you the flyer. There's red lipsticks on here. There's finishing spray, travel size on the go skincare, right? And you've seen me show you the suitcase with a little travel size skincare in it. I took them over to my party 3 doors down. So sorry. And then the travel roll-up bag. Whoops, right there. Let me see, right there. Now, what I want to do is add the Derma Cosmetics. I want to add the Skin Barrier Restore, which is for redness in the skin. It strengthens your skin barrier so that you're not as sensitive and don't react as red to things. It helps to minimize that redness. And strengthen your skin barrier. And then the retinol. Now, this is the gold standard. Retinol 0.3. Safe to use every day. What a difference. I was with my sisters for Thanksgiving, and my sister said, oh my gosh, Georgia, what? Well, my hair had been blow dried straight, and I tried to do that today, but it didn't really. I'm working on it. I'm using a new tool. Anyway, and she liked my hair, but she said, your skin, it looks so good. What are you doing? And I said, you know, I've been really faithful to the retinol. And, you know, do you want me to send you one? Yes, send me one. And how do I use it? So forth and so on. So I said that to say this, not to toot my horn, but you guys, consultants and customers, you are a walking billboard for this product. So use your products. You paid for them. You might as well. They do you no good underneath the sink or in your roll-up bag. So use them faithfully, morning and night. And if you were on Monday, you learned why wash your face at night. That's when your skin repairs, restores, and rejuvenates itself. And it needs some help, you know? It really does. So go back and watch Monday night's feature if you would like. But definitely, I'm going to add these 2 products, which is the Skin Barrier Restore and Gold Standard Retinol, to the list of items at 50% off when you purchase $50 with your customer. You guys, I hope you have had fun. I want you to know you are blessed to be a blessing, and you have certainly been a blessing to me. Now, I want to share with you that I want you to know that you can take, you know, the products that you know and love, right? And you can turn them into a business. You can choose to be a customer, and your consultant would love to help you with your decision-making process. Were there products that you saw today that you would like to have in your vanity, in your makeup case, right? Maybe you want and then there's a medium compact also. So we have 3 different sizes. But would you like to put together a couple different eyeshadow looks and then a coordinating blush, maybe a pressed powder or a highlighter and contour? Your consultant can help you do that. So we invite you to be a customer. And purchase things that you saw today and in other videos or in the lookbook, so that you can hook your look. Your consultant would love to be of service to you. And we do this not just to sell the product, but most of all, to connect with clients, to build a deeper relationship, and to show you how to use them. Not just here's a product, but here's a product. Who is it for? What's the benefit? And how to use it, right? That customer service. That means going the extra mile. Now, you can turn those products into a business. You could be a beauty brand ambassador and be a smart shopper. This is a woman who wants to save money by becoming a brand ambassador. You can do it as a side hustle, make a little or a lot of money, depending on your activity, right? The more classes you hold, whether you do them virtual. Some women in Mary Kay don't leave their home. I have a girlfriend, Melita, whose husband is ill, and she is his caregiver. She has her groceries delivered. I mean, they go out for a drive and different things like that, obviously doctor appointments. But she does her Mary Kay appointments virtually, just like you and I are doing right now. So you can do them virtually. You can do them in person. I'm about to go 3 doors down in my neighborhood and meet 12 of my neighbors. Okay, so that's an in-person class. Or you can do hybrid. And what hybrid is when we get together, when I'm doing a party, maybe if I was this party I'm doing down the street, if I would have hooked up my computer and recorded it or went Facebook Live or something, then I'm doing both in person and virtual. And that's called hybrid. Okay. So you get to choose how you do your business. Maybe you have family in Oregon or New York or South Dakota, Kansas, and you want to let them in on what you're doing. You've become a new consultant, or you're a customer and you have a sister, a coworker, a neighbor, a colleague, an aunt, mom, cousin who, oh my gosh, my family would love this. Let me do a girls get together. We're in a challenge to book 8 appointments and hold 5 by December 15th. All of the consultants book 8, hold 5. Maybe they book 4 and they hold 2 or 3. They're still that much more forward ahead of the game, right? By having done so, even if they don't reach the book 8 to hold 5 kit and commit challenge, right? So I ask you, do you have you plus 2, you plus 2 people, sister, neighbor on each side, coworker, best friend, people in your bunco group, people in your hiking group that you want to get together, either virtually or in person? It's your choice. Your consultant does either way, right? And you get $50 in product just for hosting the class. And your consultant will come to you, or maybe she'll have you come to her, depending on both of your situation. Okay. Comment party in the chat if you would like to host a party. If you've got a sister and a best friend, a neighbor, a coworker, if you've got 2 friends, you plus 2, and you want to help your consultant with that challenge, because we'd love for you to do that. But talking about brand ambassador, it's a woman who wants to save money, side hustle consultant, wants to make a little or a lot of money depending on her activity. And then boss babe. This is a woman who wants to take advantage of the financial freedom and flexibility, take control of her future, and has an entrepreneurial spirit, wants to be her own boss and do this with and around her existing commitments. If she works a full-time job, I mean, probably 75-80% of the Mary Kay women work a full-time job, and they do this on the side for their, whether it's their fun or their personal growth or their me time, whatever the case is. But this time of year, especially all year long, could your family benefit from, $300, $400, $500 extra a month? What could $500 extra a month do for your family? If you would like more information, because of course 2-3 minutes isn't a whole lot of time to tell you, but I just kind of want to wet your whistle and sprinkle some sparkle, some Mary Kay sparkle into your life. We invite you to be our Mary Kay customers or to join our Mary Kay team. It's up to you. We love our customers. I love servicing my customers. And I want to say thank you for being here. Remember, you're blessed to be a blessing, and you've been a blessing to me. Comment any questions. Come back regularly. I check the comments and then I will respond. You have a wonderful weekend, and I can't wait to see you on our next session. It'll be Monday night, 8 p.m. normally, but you know what? This Monday we have a national gathering, a training. So it'll be the following Monday, which will be the 15th, and on Saturday, the 13th. Hey, I'll see you then. Thanks for joining us. Bye now.